Z96.3 Sports, recognized by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters as the best sports play-by-play in the state of Kansas.
Here in Kansas, high school basketball is more than a game. It's a way of life. With community pride and school spirit on the line, two teams come together with an eye on victory. Not only do they carry the weight of their community, they carry on the traditions of teams past who live on through each game played today. Will you be there to witness the next amazing chapter in team history?
Inbound in the corner, another three on the way, and good again. Number 6 for Kylie Bergman from Lady Knight. 12 in the quarter, and now a new career high of 23 for Kylie Bergman after 22 less than 24 hours ago. Downer looking inside, it's not there. Out top to Eiler. Daniel lobbing inside to Luke Bates. Bates has position on Wagon Blast. Backing in. Layup will roll in, and a foul on Wagon Blast. Luke Bates with a chance at the three-point play, and St. John's Tipton is back up by 10 as Bates has 9. It's 43-33. St. John's Tipton, 3:35 remaining in the game.
This is high school basketball on Z96.3 The Lake.
You are listening to high school basketball on Z96.3 The Lake. Jason Profit here from Osborne. First round of the sub-state tournament is just about ready to start. Get a little bit early tip-off here tonight, as this one will tip off at 6 o'clock. Over on our sister station, 94.1, it'll be kind of an interesting one, too. They got 2 games going on. Very rarely does that happen. The girls usually play on Thursday, boys usually play on Friday, but since both teams were the same seeds and we're going to go to the same place, they just decided, hey, let's all do it at once, and they're doing it tonight over in Lakeside versus Rock Hills on Katy Country 94. But here in just a few moments, it'll be Osborne versus Frankfort. Osborne comes in with a record of 18-2. Frankfort 3-17. Osborne the number 2 seed. Frankfort the number 7. We'll talk a little bit more about both these teams and what they need to do to move on to the next round in sub-state basketball here on Z96.3 The Lake.
It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264. The Schooler Company in Downs can handle your grain in a timely fashion and tailors risk management solutions for their customers by buying, selling, storing, and transporting grain and ingredients for use in feed, food, and renewable fuel markets worldwide. Call them today with any questions you may have at 785-620-1133. The Schooler Company in Downs, wishing all the area teams best of luck this season.
Tax day is coming. If you're looking for assistance, contact Goheen and Slavic CPAs LLC with 2 locations to serve you in Downs and Osborne. Cheryl and Amy are accepting new clients for payroll, bookkeeping, and your all-important tax preparation. Contact Goheen and Slavic, certified public accountants today in Downs at 454-9977, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and in Osborne at 346-5427, Monday through Thursday from 8 to noon and 1 to 5 p.m. Goheen and Slavic CPAs, here to help you during tax season and beyond. Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs.
The risk and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Ogmark LLC, we know and understand yield, price, financial risk, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let our team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review at 888-848-9979 or visit our website at agmarkllc.com.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 6 months you saved for your ultra high-definition flat screen. Just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you work for that third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Marty Walters sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Marty understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Marty Walters in Osborne for your home and auto insurance today. Have you scheduled your student athletes for their yearly eye exam? Be sure that they can perform to the best of their ability in competition as well as in the classroom. Good luck to all area athletes for a safe and exciting sports season. Call and schedule your appointment with Dr. Kim Cheney at Salmon Valley Vision. They are here for you to assist with your vision needs with offices in Osborne and Stockton.
Back here on Z96.3 The Lake, Jason Prospect here from Osborne. They get the home game here in round number 1 of the sub-state tournament. They are the number 2 seed in this sub-state, taking on number 7 Frankfort. 18-2, 3-17 the records respectively. Don't let that fool you though. Frankfort plays in the TBL. That is probably the best small school conference or league, if you want a league in the states, so especially in the northern part of the state. So a lot of tough teams on their schedule, including the number 1 team in this sub-state, Clifton Clyde. So they played them earlier. 43-63 was about as competitive as a lot of teams have been against Clifton Clyde during the season. So Clifton Clyde, the number 1 seed, they have the bye. They are on into Friday at Washington County. These teams here trying to get there. Osborne will take on the winner of Randolph Blue Valley High School. That one tipping off at 7. So we're not going to know a whole lot by the time this one wraps up. That one will just be getting underway. They're taking on the number 6 seed Washington County. So number 1, Clifton Clyde. Number 2, Osborne. Number 3, Blue Valley High School as far as the seedings go in this very, very competitive sub-state tournament. Frankfort 3-7. We said don't let that record fool you here. The last 5 times out, they've been able to score a few more points. It doesn't sound like a lot, but 48, 47, 58, and 54. That 58 and 54 the last couple times out is something to keep an eye on. Earlier in the season, this is a very young team. Earlier in the season, they were scoring 17, 18, 25 points. So they've gotten better as the season goes along. They've gotten that average up to 40 for the season, or a little over 40, 41, 42, somewhere around there. Like I said, that doesn't sound like it's going to break any records, and it's not. But the point is they're getting better as the season goes along. They've been playing against tough competition. At least 1 game a week has been a really, really tough game. And so they're battle-tested. They've got some calluses on them. They're going to be a tough team to get out of here as from where the record stands. They're going to be tougher than what the record indicates, I should say. They got some size. They got a 6'4" player. They got a 6'8" player that could come off the bench here later on.
Z96.3 Sports, recognized by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters.
So in that regard, with the size, they can be a little unique for someone like Osborne who's only going to see them once in this sub-state. That might catch them off guard for 5-6 minutes, and that's all it takes. 1 bad stretch, and you could find yourself going home, or in this case, staying home, as Osborne has the home game here tonight. But Osborne, we know they're a tough physical team as well. They have some outside shooters. When they have multiples going, they are really tough to beat. When you can get Dalton Garman and Jonathan Hamel hitting from the outside at the same time, they're going to be very, very tough to get out of here in this sub-state tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how those things play out here this evening, and we will find out in just a matter of minutes. In fact, probably about 3-4 minutes away from tip-off here. So when we come back, we will have the number 2 seed Osborne against the number 7 seed Frankfort. It'll be the Bulldogs versus the Wildcats here on Z96.3 The Lake.
If you're in the market for highly efficient grain drills, tillage, planting, or nutrient application equipment for your operation, look no further than Great Plains. Great Plains offers the most innovative equipment in the industry, from the groundbreaking TurboMax to grain drills, Yield Pro planters, and NutriPro nutrient application systems. Stop by your local dealership or visit Great Plains on the web at harveststarts.com today to discover how this industry-leading equipment can benefit your operation. Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
If you're in need of home health supplies, why not consider Main Street Drug in Osborne? Main Street Drug carries various home health supplies, including Pride lift chairs, walkers, canes, daily aids, wheelchair items, handlebars, super high toilet seats, and more. From home health supplies to prescriptions to cards and gifts to shoes. And now offering popcorn, and count on Kayleen and the staff at Main Street Drug in Osborne to provide you with the best in customer service. Visit them today.
Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center, are proud supporters of the Osborne Bulldogs and wish them the best of luck in today's game. They know that hard work and dedication go into making a great team, and they say job well done. And they encourage you to support your schools, activities, and events. Good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs from your friends at Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center to better serve the area.
It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264.
Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs.
Farmers and stockmen find it easy doing business with their local Midway Co-op. Our people are the brighter, the better, the more experienced, and we're still your local full-service co-op with what you need when you need it at very competitive prices. Our services are full, complete, and far-reaching, even delivering bulk fuel and propane as well as emergency field service when requested. Partner up with us today.
Midway's your best way forward. Midway Co-op's your best way forward.
There's one near you.
Our Next Tech experts know what it takes to manage your business because we've done it ourselves and we're still doing it today. We're your IT department when you don't have in-house staff. We're your affordable cloud phone solution. We're your physical security for assets that matter most. And we're still so much more. It's time to talk business at next-tech.com today.
Gerard's in Osborne, Kansas is not just your run-of-the-mill hometown grocer. Gerard's is locally owned and operated and prides itself on providing you the best that you and your family deserve. Whether it be delicious beef, pork, or chicken from the meat department, wholesome dairy products, bountiful produce, the freshest and bakery treats, frozen favorites, grocery goods, health and beauty items, or many general merchandise products. Visit Gerard's at 116 South 1st Street, Osborne, Kansas, your hometown grocer. Open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
All the folks at Walters Auction Service in Portis, Kansas would like to wish good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs this season. They know the hard work and dedication that goes into making a team, and they say well done. Remember, if you're planning on having an auction in the near future, get in touch with Jim at Walters Auction Service in Portis and let them get the job done for you. Call Walters Auction Service at Portis, Kansas at 346-2071.
Have you ever hurt your back or neck while playing sports, shoveling snow, working in your garden or on the farm, or any other way? Are you tired of that pain? If so, let Osborne Chiropractic get you back to feeling pain-free. They accept all insurances and is a network provider for both Medicare and Blue Cross and Blue Shield. By having two doctors, Osborne Chiropractic now has same-day appointments available. Call 346-2023. Let Doctors Taylor and Ritzky help you at Osborne Chiropractic Center, 121 West Main in Osborne, and open Mondays 1 to 8 and Tuesday through Fridays 9 to 5.
The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center is your local community bank that provides friendly and dependable service. The People's Bank encourages area residents to make an appointment to visit with loan officers Don Copes and Janelle Birch about all your financial needs. The bank is proud to be longtime supporters of the area sports teams. The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You are listening to high school basketball, Z96.3, the Lake, Frankfort versus Osborne. Osborne is the 2 seed, Frankfort's the number 7. Starting line, I think I misspoke earlier. Frankfort can come up with size off the bench with 2 players, Alexander Hull, 6'4", and Chase Feldbaum, 6'8". Meant to say both can come off the bench. I misspoke a little bit earlier. So here's their starting lineup for Frankfort. Number 4 is Wesley Anderson, 8'5", freshman. Number 10 is Tyler Smith, 8'5", 11", sophomore. Number 23, Lane Loso, 6'2", sophomore. Number 33 is Carter Olson, a 5'11" sophomore. And number 34 is Fred Rosquist, a 6'1" freshman. They will be going from right to left here in this one, wearing their red uniforms. We'll get the Osborne starting lineups in just a minute, and Frankfort will win the opening tap. Wildcats versus Bulldogs here, and left alone on the left side is Olson. He'll pass it up to the top of the key. Osborne in the man-to-man, driving to the right block, and then getting cut off are the Wildcats. Now up top to Olson, head fake drive. His shot off glass, no. Offensive rebound and putback will fall and is good. And that is Loiso. Lane Loiso scores the first two of the game. First foul goes against Doak Guttery. Dalton Garman, 5'10" sophomore. Number 2, Doak Guttery, 6'2" senior. Number 5 is Dawson Land, 6' sophomore. Number 11 is Connor Scher, 5'7" senior. Number 13, Jonathan Hamel, a 5'9" junior. Osborne with the ball, their first time. The goal against the man defense of Frankfort. Getting it on the baseline was Hamel there, but he gets caught off. He'll go right of center. Split 2 defenders up top. Drive dish. 3 on the way for Lance. No. And the rebound pulled down by Frankfort. Wildcats on the run. Skip pass into the left wing. An extra pass to Olson. He'll drive in. His layup is up and just off the rim. Connor Scher, the rebound for the Bulldogs. He'll drive right side. Now Lance has it. Drive by Guttery. Kicks it out. Here's a 3 on the way. That's Garman. And that one off the front rim. Rebound by the Wildcats. So 1 and done so far for the Bulldogs. Wildcats have got it in the lane a couple of times. Missed the bunny, but also got a 3-point play. Here's defense to offense. Steal for Garman. Layup attempt is up and good. So Osborne on the board. 3-2 Wildcats. Frankfort with the 1-point lead. They'll try left side here with Anderson. Anderson pick and roll, and we have a bump and a foul called against Garman. Team foul number 2, personal number 1. And Frankfort will inbound from the baseline. Near side here for the Wildcats to inbound. They try a double pick on the backside. Nothing there. Lob it back up top to Tyler Smith. Smith moves over to his right. Gets a pick back towards the middle. Osborne does a good job of defending that one. Out to Rosquist. Here's a drive and spin move in the lane. Tough shot that time. Rebound tipped out. Smith couldn't get it to go. Olson has the loose ball. And now back to Smith on the left wing. So a couple offensive rebounds so far for the Wildcats, and they have the 3-2 lead here early going. Second chance points got them on the board earlier. Jump stop in the lane. Pass across to Olson, and Olson scores. Anderson set it up. Olson scored it. And a 5-2 early lead for Frankfort. 5:40 left to go in quarter number 1. Hamel, they spread it out for him, and he'll draw a hand check foul out on the outside. They just gave Hamel all the room that he could handle on that left side. Had one guy in the corner, 3 on the other side, and it's a 1-on-1 move. That's going to get a foul against Frankfort number 1 against Tyler Smith. They're going to set that up the other side now. Hamel, handoff instead to Garman, who hands it to Guttery. He'll drive in, left-handed, is up and good. Guttery scores it by 4. 5:20 left, quarter number 1. Visitors up by 1 here in the early going, and there's a double team, but good job by Frankfort to get that one, to keep it alive, and they'll move to the top of the key. They'll spread it out and then drive with their 5 interchangeable parts. 3 in the corner, in and out, that time by Smith, and the rebound by Osborne. Shovel to Hamel. Hamel back to Garman. Garman finds Guttery on the little handoff. Guttery skip past to Hamel. He'll line up the 3 left wing, on line but short, and the rebound pulled down by Frankfort. Olson comes up with it. 5-4 Frankfort. 4:40 left, quarter number 1. Again, they're going to bring out Osborne. Osborne kind of tries to go aggressively against that high pick and roll. There's a long 3 by Anderson. That's off the mark, and the rebound by Osborne on the run. Sure into the lane. Left some contact sure got it back, but foul before the shot. I believe that's going to go against Carter Olson. Second team foul. Nope, actually they got Anderson with the foul first. First substitution of the game is a Bulldog, and that's going to be Nathan Goheen taking the place of Connor Scherp. So a little bit bigger lineup here for the Bulldogs. Hamel with the basketball. Dribbles right side, fakes the handoff this time, pulls up from 15, doesn't go. Back top rebound, and Goheen might have just been better off to snatch that one and keep possession, but he tried to back top it to Hamel. Frankfort was right there. There's a drive, dish, nothing there. Good closeout by Lance. They'll hand off to Anderson. Hamel with the active hands pokes it away, but Wildcats come up with it. All right, wing to Olsen. Up top to Anderson, and Hamel got his hands in there and knocked that one away before the shot attempt. Here comes a 3-on-2. Lance has it off his hand, saves it to Guttery. Guttery in the lane, gathers, and scores it. It wasn't pretty, but it works for the Bulldogs. And have a quick timeout as the Bulldogs get their first lead of the game. 6-5, 3:40 left to go. Quarter number 1. Timeout on the floor called by Frankfort.
Osborne Industries proudly supports the Osborne Bulldogs in postseason play. Osborne Industries is a 100% employee-owned company that develops and manufactures advanced livestock equipment and custom plastic products on a global scale. For more than 45 years, Osborne Industries has been providing jobs for North Central Kansas and supporting its local communities. To learn more about Osborne Industries and employee ownership, visit their website, osborne-ind.com, or call toll-free 1-800-255-0316. Go Bulldogs!
As we come back out of the timeout on Z96.3 to Lake, 3:40 left to go, quarter number 1. Osborne has their first lead at 6-5. Frankfort led 3-0, 4-3, or 3-0, 5-2, and then kept it until this point, but 4 straight for the Bulldogs. And they had this 1-point lead halfway through quarter number 1. High post on the far side. Now they'll hand it off to Anderson. Good double team out of the pick. And Hamel again giving Anderson a hard time, getting his hand on it and knocking it out of bounds. So we want to get Anderson the shot. He's been looking for that outside shot early. Hamel guarding him one-on-one. Been man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs so far. Here's Smith with it. They get a pick towards the middle. There's the double team. Rolls open for a second, but the ball pressure didn't allow the pass. Now Anderson gets by one defender, and they're going to say Guttery commits a little reach in. That's going to be number 2 against Guttery, I believe. Team foul number 3. That is Guttery's second. Connor Scherp back into the basketball game. So Osborne will come aggressive on those picks defensively and really pressure the basketball. Smith in the lane, clears it out, and Smith gets the score. Help defense just didn't come, and Smith was able to get right down the middle and get Frankfort the lead back at 7-6. 2:55 left to go, quarter number 1. Sure, hand off to Garman. He'll pull up from 15, doesn't fall, and we have a foul on the rebound. They're going to get that against the Wildcats. Wiseau with the foul. It's his first team foul number 3. Hamel gets in the lane, pulls up from 12, and scores his first 2. And lead back to Osborne at 8-7. Anderson just about slipped down, but he keeps his balance. Anderson pick and roll there. Nice job to get it for the Wildcats. Wiseau scores it, and he's got 5, 9-8. Hamel goes right back at the defense, and he'll score. Teams trading baskets now as the offense picks up 10-9. Again, they just spread it out for Hamel as he came up the floor, and he found a lane to the basket. Now we're going to have a offensive foul, a moving pick called against Rusquist. And team foul number 4, personal number 1 against Rusquist. 10-9 Osborne. 2 minutes left to go in quarter number one. Now they show a little more attention to where Hamel's been driving. Frankfort's going to go to his zone defense. 2-3, Hamel left wing, drives it in, jump stop. Defense was there. And they're going to contend what did they do for the fouls. We do get a foul called against Frankfort. But nonetheless, that's going to be Anderson's second. So this will be a big part of the basketball game. Anderson has looked to be aggressive offensively as Carter Olson takes his spot, but now he's going to sit with 2 fouls. Well, Hamel's left alone in the corner for 3. A little short with it, and the backside rebound pulled down by the Wildcats. 1:40 left to go. Quarter number one. Nice move by Olson to get in the lane. Drive dish. 3 on the way for Smith. That's online, but short, and rebounded by Garmin of Osborne. He'll push it left side. Finds Hamel right of center. Thought about it, but will retreat and reset. Kind of a 2-3 zone here for Frankfort. Hamel catch and shoot, or catch on the right side. Thought about the shot. Tried to get it short corner, but it's kicked away. And will stay with the Bulldogs. 1:15 left to go in quarter number one. We have girls basketball going on in Katy Country 94. Lakeside versus Rock Hills. They're on a doubleheader there tonight. Garmin with the basketball, left wing, gets it to Hamel. Hamel back to Garmin. Garmin will swing it right side to Schur. Schur finds Hamel curling around. Nothing there for him. Extra pass to Garmin left side. Good patient possession. Gets Schur a shot on the right wing, and that one off the mark. And we'll go to the Wildcats. Aiden Conrad will check in, and looks like Garmin will sit out. Now looks like Hamel will pick up Smith near midcourt, but get instead to Olson. Olson will start the offense for the Wildcats. And gets a pick middle, and then nice good job by Hamel coming off his man to get the steal, and he'll glide in for the layup. That's the second steal into offense for Osborne, and they stand to 12-9. Smith tries left side, nothing there, backs his way in. Now the ball to Trent Harden, who just checked in for Frankfort. The defense by the perimeter guards, and that's going to be a pass over the head of Harden and out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs picking it up defensively. They've gotten some shots to fall offensively. Now 12 seconds here at the end of the quarter. Hamel across the timeline with 8. Passes it right side. Gets it back with 5. He'll get a pick. And nothing there. Passes it to Conrad. 3 on the way, but short. And that will end quarter number one. Took a little bit to get going, but Osborne finally did. Put 12 points on the board to take the 12-9 lead after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this.
It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264. The Schooler Company in Downs can handle your grain in a timely fashion and tailors risk management solutions for their customers by buying, selling, storing, and transporting grain and ingredients for use in feed, food, and renewable fuel markets worldwide. Call them today with any questions you may have at 785-620-1133. The Schooler Company in Downs, wishing all the area teams best of luck this season.
Back here for 1 quarter of play on Z96.3 The Lake. Osborne 12, Frankfort 9. Osborne the 2 seed, Frankfort the number 7 seed. 6 points for Jonathan Hamel. 5 points for Lane Luiso. Will be Osborne basketball, so they have a chance to get a little bit of the first cushion of the game if they could score it here. It's going to be Garmin, Hamel, Conrad, Goheen, and Schur on the floor for the Bulldogs. First possession, Hamel, top of the key 3, doesn't fall, and 1 shot and done that time for the Bulldogs. Smith across the timeline. He'll hand it off to Anderson. Anderson crossover, shovels it to Smith. Literally just pushed it over there. Nice crossover, gets Smith in the lane, and he's going to score it, and the foul. The pick was set for the middle. Smith crossed it over back to the open baseline, and Smith scores his second field goal. He's got 4. That's also going to be the second foul called against, or excuse me, that's going to be the first foul against Conrad, team foul number 5. Hamel rebounds the missed free throw. And a good push gets Garmin a quick shot. Doesn't fall. Sure, the offensive rebound, but gets it back to Conrad, back to Sure. And now another chance here for the Bulldogs. 12-11. Skip pass over to Sure on the left wing. He'll get it back. Plays catch with Garmin. Now they involve Hamel on the right wing. Draws 2 defenders, but he'll pass it off to Sure on the left side. Frankfort does a nice job of knowing where Hamel is, but he'll get it back after giving up the short corner, and that one in and out. So not much from the outside yet for the Bulldogs, and it's a 12-11 game. Pick on the right side for Anderson. Now nothing there. He'll get a second pick middle. And Luiso rolls to the basket. He's going to get a chance to score a three-point play. This is the third opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Team foul number 5 against the Bulldogs. Garmin called for his second. Guttery and Lance return. Oh, they wiped the basket off. At first the baseline ref said it was good, but then they wipe it out. Now getting in the lane was Carden, but he'll pass it out and reset. Smith backs his way in, gets it on the block, but he finds a way to power one in, and Smith gives Frankfort the lead at 13-12. 6:18 left to go, quarter number 2. Osborne with the basketball. Giving up 4 straight. Here's Dawson Lance with it. Right of center. A little gives it to Garmin. He'll find Guttery. Wasn't quite ready for it. Had to shoot it because he was in the lane for a little bit. And Wildcats with the basketball after they miss. Doing a good job of keeping Osborne off the glass here early. But a couple times Osborne has gotten second chances. They've cashed those in. Smith with the basketball. Now a 5-second call. Good defense out on the perimeter. That's what Osborne's been doing here best tonight, is pressuring the basketball. They've gotten a couple steals that have turned into easy layups. And it's 13-12 Frankfort, 5:38 left to go, quarter number 2. Ball on the right wing to Hamel. Get past to Garmin. The lob back to Hamel, backside, and that's going to be a lay-in. Hamel skipped it. Garmin caught it and then lobbed it right back to the backside, and Hamel was able to put it in. 14-13. Osborne with the 1-point advantage. Pick and roll basketball gets Anderson. Jump stop in the lane. Tough one falling away, but he finds it off glass. Tough shot for Anderson, but he gets his first 2. 15-14. Teams trading the lead back and forth here a little bit. Get past to Garmin. Now here's Hamel curling around a pick. Good defense, short corner. Now low post to Guttery. Guttery lost the handle on that one on the way up, I believe, and missed it off to the side. And here comes the Wildcats. Anderson, Luiso playing pick and roll. Pull up for Anderson. Doesn't get it to go, but an offensive rebound for the Wildcats. Smith thought about it, but now Hamel will poke it away out of bounds. It'll stay Wildcat basketball. 4:23 left to go, quarter number 2. And a timeout now on the floor called by Osborne. We'll take it with you. 15-14 Frankfort. Listening to Z96.3 The Lake.
Tax day is coming. If you're looking for assistance, contact Goheen and Slavic CPAs LLC with 2 locations to serve you in Downs and Osborne. Cheryl and Amy are accepting new clients for payroll, bookkeeping, and your all-important tax preparation. Contact Goheen and Slavic, certified public accountants today in Downs at 454-9977, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and in Osborne at 346-5427, Monday through Thursday from 8 to noon and 1 to 5 p.m. Goheen and Slavic CPAs, here to help you during tax season and beyond. Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs.
Listening to high school basketball on Z96.3 The Lake. 15-14, Frankfort with the 1-point lead. Just over 4:20 left to go in period number 2. Wildcats have the 1-point lead and the basketball. Either team's led by any more than 3. Frankfort had that 5-2. Osborne had that 12-9. 10-8 after one quarter play. Rock Hills girls with the first quarter lead over Lakeside. Double pick set for Smith. They'll get Anderson flaring out for 3, and he knocks it down. Nice play out of the timeout called by
Z96.3 Sports, recognized by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters.
Here for the Wildcats. Ball on the right wing. Garman tries to answer. That one back iron. Rebound by Smith. Here's Anderson left side. Gets it to the corner to Harden. That one in and out. Wildcats have had 2 of those that have rimmed in and then popped out. That one would have made it a 6-point advantage. Guttery gets it on the inside. Gathers and will score it off glass. Guttery with 6. Cuts the lead in half to 2 at 18-16. 3:30 left to play, quarter number 2. Little handoff to Anderson. Anderson jump stop in the lane, but Hamel pokes it away. But a nice little up and under for Anderson, and he scores. He's come alive in the second. He's got 7. 20-16. Lead back up to 4. 3:15 left to go. Quarter number 2. Frankfort up ahead. Hamel faked the pass, and he'll line up at 3, and he'll knock it down. It's Hamel versus Anderson, and they're going at each other a little bit here. 20-19. Hamel with 11. Ball left side. Now up top. They look for Anderson on the block. Anderson backs his way in. Good defense by Hamel to stay down, and Frankfort will reset it. 2:38 left to go. Handoff outside to Olsen. Olsen. Lots of Anderson. Hamel gambled for the steal. Almost gave up 3, but an offensive rebound to the Wildcats. Harden on the corner in the corner. He'll set a pick up top now for Smith. Olsen with it. Swung over left side. And they missed Harden all alone for a second. Anderson will crossover, jump stop again with the high dribble, but Guttery pokes it away this time. 2:08 left to go. Anderson, sometimes he heat checked with the shot. Anderson was heat checking with the dribble, and he tried to get 2 there, between 2. Hamel lines up the 3, doesn't go, and a foul on the rebound, and that's going to be Doak Guttery's 3rd. Team foul number 6. I think that's number 3 on Guttery. Let's see what they put up on the board. That is his 3rd. Connor Scher will take his place. 1:57 left to go, quarter number 2. Both teams have withstood a little bit of a rally by the other team's best player. Anderson with it now, drops off to Luoso, and he has it knocked away. Good pick-and-roll basketball there. And Anderson will inbound, but the defense recovered to poke that one away. Lob to Luoso. They'll set a pick on the baseline. They'll set a second one for Anderson. Head fake drive. They'll get all the way to the rim and score it. Make another nice inbound play. They've set up a couple things for Anderson here in the second, and he's got 9. 22-19, 1:30 left in quarter number 2. Frankfort, the visitors, with the lead. Hamel, top of the key. Hands it off to Scher. Back to Hamel. He loses it. And Frankfort's going to slow it down. They got the 3-point lead and the basketball. See if they can extend, or can Osborne finish the second quarter strong and maybe take a lead or get it tied. Also in the lane, he'll draw a foul. Now it will be 1-1. From Osborne, see who they call this one on. There's 17th foul. They get that on Sure. So 3 fouls for Guttery, 2 for Garmin. Anderson picked up 2 early. He'll exit because they don't want him to pick up a third, but they were able to withstand that. And Anderson got hot in quarter number 2. Here's a 1-1 for the Wildcats. That one too strong, and the rebound by Goey. 1 minute straight up. Hamel into the front court. Finds Garmin. Back to Hamel. Sure. On the right side. Finds it back to Hamel. Now to Garmin. Bounce pass into Lance. Back to Hamel. Top of the key 3. And that ties it up. Hamel with his second of the game. And he's had a big second quarter. 8 in the quarter. 14 in the game. Olsen with the basketball. Gets into the lane, and he'll score it. Olsen with his second field goal. 24-22. 25 seconds left in quarter number 2. Going over to Sure. Sure. Back to Hamel. 20 seconds. How aggressive will Osborne be here? Garmin lines up a long 3. Too strong. Rebound tipped around, and Frankfort will come up with it. They'll get 10 seconds. Here's Smith. They'll flare out to the right. Uluoso. This will count, but it's short, and that will close out quarter number 2. Both teams' best players had a nice little spurt there in the second quarter, and Frankfort has a 24-22 lead. Frankfort's Anderson had 9 in all in the second quarter. Hamel had 8 in the second quarter, 14 and a half, and it's a 24-22 Wildcat advantage. We'll have the halftime show brought to you by Keeper Brothers Automotive. Coming up after this, you're listening to high school basketball on Z96.3 The Lake.
The risk and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Ogmark LLC, we know and understand yield, price, financial risk, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let our team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review at 888-848-9979 or visit our website at agmarkllc.com.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 6 months you saved for your ultra high-definition flat screen. Just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you work for that third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Marty Walters sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Marty understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Marty Walters in Osborne for your home and auto insurance today. Have you scheduled your student athletes for their yearly eye exam? Be sure that they can perform to the best of their ability in competition as well as in the classroom. Good luck to all area athletes for a safe and exciting sports season. Call and schedule your appointment with Dr. Kim Cheney at Solomon Valley Vision. They are here for you to assist with your vision needs with offices in Osborne and Stockton.
If you're in the market for highly efficient grain drills, tillage, planting, or nutrient application equipment for your operation, look no further than Great Plains. Great Plains offers the most innovative equipment in the industry, from the groundbreaking TurboMax to grain drills, Yield Pro planters, and NutriPro nutrient application systems. Stop by your local dealership or visit Great Plains on the web at harveststartshere.com today to discover how this industry-leading equipment can benefit your operation. Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264. Main Street Drug in Osborne is happy to serve Osborne County and beyond. They carry DME products, including Pride lift chairs, and they provide medication synchronization. Plus, Main Street Drug has popcorn, and you can count on Kayleen and the staff at Main Street Drug in Osborne to provide you with the best in customer service. That's Main Street Drug in Osborne. Visit them on Facebook, stop in, or call them today.
Back here on Z96.3 The Lake, Jason Broadfoot here from Osborne, where it is 24-22. Frankfort, the visitors, out in front. This game has been played within 4 points either way. Biggest lead of the game for Frankfort was for got up 16-12, 18-14 one time, but Osborne's been able to fight back from there. They've had the lead a few times as well. Teams traded the lead back and forth a couple times in that second quarter, but Frankfort was able to get a little bit of an extension and then hold on at 24-22 here at the halftime break. Both teams saw the other team's best player getting hot against them a little bit, or at least most aggressive offensive player. Jonathan Abel's been able to sustain it for 2 quarters. He scored 14, but got to find that second scorer. Guttery has 6, but he also has 3 fouls, so they might need to find somebody else in the third quarter. Dalton Garman has the other 2 for the Bulldogs. For Frankfort, they withstood a little bit. Anderson picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, sat maybe 3 game minutes in quarter number 2, came back at the beginning and had some legs. It was fresh, got hot there a little bit. Not only did he make some baskets himself, but once he started making those, they kind of played off of him a little bit, did his teammates, and they were able to score cutting in the lane when the help defense came over. But Anderson hit an outside shot. 2 3-pointers for the Bulldogs, 1 for Frankfort right now. Anderson scored 9 in the quarter. They got some help from Lane Luiso when he was able to roll to the basket a couple of times, and he's got 7. 4 for Carter Olson, 4 for Tyler Smith here to help out for the Frankfort Wildcats. 24-22. This is the Keeber Brothers Automotive halftime show. Keeber Brothers is your home team for fast and friendly auto repair. Find them south of the courthouse in Beloit or on the web at KeeberBrothers.com. Really haven't had a blocked shot yet. Osborne hasn't had any real fancy passes yet, although I did like one. Well, I guess the best pass they had was short corner back to a 3-point attempt on the wing, but that one didn't fall, so we don't have a connection of the game yet. But we'll get one of those. We'll get those 2 at some point in the second half. We always do. So right now it is 24-22. Should we be shocked? No. Maybe surprised. The 3-17 record came against not as tough of a schedule as you're going to have. Here's, again, I'm going to give you something that maybe you shouldn't be shocked at. Maybe you can be surprised, but you shouldn't be shocked. Rock Hills has played better and better as the season goes on. And at halftime over on Katy Country 94, it is Rock Hills, the Lady Grizzlies, a 33-17 lead over the Lakeside Lady Knights at halftime. Now, Knights can get hot. We've seen Kylie Bergman hit multiple 3-pointers a couple of times this season, and so she could get hot and lead that comeback. But 33-17, Rock Hills with the early lead. Again, that's a girls-boys doubleheader. Again, just kind of a quirky thing. Both the boys and girls were the 4-5 seeds. Both were going to be played in Lakeside's place, so they just decided to do it on one night. Usually the girls play on Thursday, boys play on Friday, but that happened there with the scheduling, so they just decided to do it one night. And so they have a doubleheader over there in the Lakeside in Downs. And Rock Hills, the visitors, the 5 seed there, 33-17 going on in the girls' game. A little bit of an early tip-off here, so we're not going to know how the other game's going to go. Maybe we'll get a first quarter or something, score report to see who the winner of this one might potentially play. Probably Blue Valley, but weird things have happened already in some states. So, we're going to look forward to see who comes out on the other side of this one. That was the Keeber Brothers Automotive halftime show. We'll come back with the second half after this. Frankfort 24, Osborne 22.
Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center, are proud supporters of the Osborne Bulldogs and wish them the best of luck in today's game. They know that hard work and dedication go into making a great team, and they say job well done. And they encourage you to support your schools, activities, and events. Good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs from your friends at Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center, to better serve the area.
The more you know, the better it goes with your land's productivity. Just say the word, farmers, and one of our agronomy specialists will test the pH, organic matter, and moisture in each zone of your field. Soil testing and tissue sampling provide profitable knowledge. Give us a call. Don't put it off. We present. You decide. The choice is yours. Call 785-346-5451 today.
Midway's your best way forward. Midway Co-op's your best way forward.
Make that call today.
Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs.
3 ways to take the complicated out of your TV service. 1. Combine streaming and live TV for the best of both worlds. 2. Enjoy TV with all the freebies, HD, DVR, Replay TV, and more. 3. For only $175 per month, you can get Deluxe TV Now plus gig internet. No commitment required. That's TV uncomplicated. That's Next Tech TV Now. Start simplifying today at next-tech.com. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
Z96.3 The Lake, Jason Profit here from Osborne. The home team down by 2, 24-22. Frankfort Wildcats have the 2-point lead. It was 12-9 after one quarter of play, but Frankfort scored 15 in that second quarter. Wesley Anderson had 9 of those for Frankfort. 24-22, looks like Frankfort will get the basketball to start the second half. Wesley Anderson, Fred Rosquist, Carter Olson, Lane Luiso, and Tyler Smith out on the floor for the Wildcats. It'll be Connor Scher, Nathan Goheen gets the start here in the second half. Dawson Lance, Jonathan Hamel, and Dalton Garman. Dalton Garman has 3 fouls, so Goheen starting the third quarter. Man-to-man here for the Bulldogs. Frankfort with the basketball. Right side. Skip past the left side to Smith. Smith puts it on the deck, but Scher handles that one. Now Anderson in the lane. Has it knocked away. And here comes Osborne on the run. Scher in the middle of the floor. Didn't have the numbers. Lost it. And he's going to get called for the travel. And Jamie Walters just puts his head in his hands. The unforced errors at this point of the basketball game here in the second half. Every possession's key. And that was just an unforced one there. Smith into the front court. Gets a nice pick there up top. Now Anderson comes across. Back to Smith. Olsen dumps it down low to Luiso. He'll work his way in the post. Turnaround block. Got a whistle and a foul. And they're going to get going. Might have got a piece of the arm. The Bulldogs didn't like that call, but team foul number 1. Luiso to the line. He's got 7 points. Hits the first free throw. Osborne, no free throw attempts in first half. Frankfort was 1 of 3. 25-22. Free throw could match, but it does not. Could have matched the biggest lead of the game at 4, but stays at 3, 25-22. Frankfort's biggest lead is 4. Osborne's biggest lead was 3. Zone defense by the Wildcats. Hamel skip past to Garman. He'll line up the 3 left wing to tie it. Hits the front rim, but Hamel will run down the long rebound. He had 14, including 2 threes in half number 2. But aside from his 2 threes, just not a whole lot from outside the paint. A lob, but the Frankfort was there to defend it. Ball bounces around into the hands of Goheen. His shot, no. Lance comes up with another opportunity. Sure to Hamel. 3 on the way. That one's short and out of bounds. Bulldogs had 3 looks at it. Couldn't get any of them to fall, and the Wildcats with the 3-point lead and now possession of the basketball. Three and 17 on the season, but that's, not misleading. It is what it is. Scher's going to pick the pocket of Smith, and now Smith tries to swipe at it, but Scher leaves the layup short, gets his own rebound, and the Bulldogs keep possession. Back to Hamel. He'll drive baseline, pull up, and good. Hamel with 16 to lead all scores, but it's still a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. Defense to offense. It's the third time that's happened that they just picked the pocket of the guards on the outside. Anderson lost it, but it falls into the hands of his teammate, and then the Wildcats keep possession. Olsen drives in, jump stop, whistle, and a foul. Team foul number 2. So now it'll be baseline inbounds here for the Wildcats, near side, and that's going to be third on Garmin. So 2 key players for the Bulldogs with 3 fouls. Something to watch. Lob to Smith at the right elbow. They get Anderson curling around a double pick, but Anderson has it in the lane, poked away. Drive this. Here's now a 3 by Olsen. That one way off. Olsen passed on that shot all first half. Now Hamel into the front court. Finds Scher. Back to Hamel. Garmin with it now. Scher. Back to Garmin. He'll line up the 3 for the lead. That one's in. So Garmin gives Osborne the lead at 27-25. 5:08 left to go, and now a timeout called by Frankfort. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. 27-25, Osborne.
Gerard's in Osborne, Kansas is not just your run-of-the-mill hometown grocer. Gerard's is locally owned and operated and prides itself on providing you the best that you and your family deserve. Whether it be delicious beef, pork, or chicken from the meat department, wholesome dairy products, bountiful produce, the freshest and bakery treats, frozen favorites, grocery goods, health and beauty items, or many general merchandise products. Visit Gerard's at 116 South 1st Street, Osborne, Kansas, your hometown grocer. Open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
All the folks at Walters Auction Service in Portis, Kansas would like to wish good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs this season. They know the hard work and dedication that goes into making a team, and they say well done. Remember, if you're planning on having an auction in the near future, get in touch with Jim at Walters Auction Service in Portis and let them get the job done for you. Call Walters Auction Service at Portis, Kansas at 346-2071.
Back here on Z96.3 The Lake, pick and roll left side, and I have a travel. Help defense came over to stop Rothquist on the roll, and defense keeping Osborne in this one, waiting for the offense to catch up, but Hamel's been hot. He has 16. Garmin finally hit a 3 for the Bulldogs, so someone besides Hamel contributing offensively. Pass down low to Goheen off his hands, and it's going to be taken by the Wildcats. Just a misfire on the pass. Olsen with the basketball. Finds Rothquist. Rothquist almost traveled again. We'll get it back to Olsen. Olsen and Luiso play pick and roll. Nothing there. Now a little handoff. It's going to get Smith in the lane. He loses the handle. That's picked up by Scher. Back to Goheen, and no numbers, so back to the Bulldogs. Wildcats have just lost the basketball 2 or 3 times here in the half. Smith knocks it away from Hamel, goes to the floor for it, and hands it up to his teammate. And Wildcats with the basketball. They have a possession to maybe tie it or regain lead. A little handoff. Smith to Anderson. Anderson back to Smith. Swung over to Olsen. The post players out there, 5 out. Here's Anderson driving in, and he'll draw a foul. Garmin reached in there. We'll see if they got him for it, or did they get Hamel first? They'll get Hamel. Team foul number 3. Here's Guttery into the game for the first time in the second half. Did not start the third quarter because he had 3 fouls. He takes Connor Scher's spot. Anderson comes around to pick for 3. That one back iron. Rebound's going to be tapped by Guttery, and he'll get it on the run, but Good recovery by the Wildcats, and Osborne will slow it down. 3:30 left to go, 27-25. They'll have a foul away from the ball. Fighting for post positions were Rosquist and Goheen. Get the Wildcat with the foul, team foul number 1. If we're going to get a close game, I don't think either team's going to mind to be close to the bonus at some point. So Wildcats might actually get a little more aggressive. Hamel drives in. Tough fall away from the block. Left it short. And Anderson the rebound for the Wildcats. Smith on the right wing. Finds Olsen up top. High post to Luiso. Back to Smith. Here's Smith for 3. Doesn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Goheen. And the Wildcats get Anderson hot again. Struggling to score. Just a 1 point in the third. But the Bulldogs unable to run away with it. Garman with the basketball left elbow. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help. And now a low post entry tip. But into the hands of Goheen. Hamel goes backdoor. Finds the cutter in Guttery. But he's blocked and he'll go to the free throw line. Second team foul against the Wildcats. Luiso with the foul. His second personal. No one with 3 yet for the Wildcats. Garman and Guttery with 3 for the Bulldogs. First free throw attempts of the game for Osborne. And the first one off the mark. Guttery with half a dozen. Stays 27-25. Second free throw is also short. Rebound controlled by the Wildcats. 2:40 left to go, quarter number 3. It looks like we're going to have a tight one heading into the fourth quarter. Anderson, Luiso pick and roll basketball, but Hamel swipes it away. Third time he's done that here tonight. He'll go one-on-one. Draws some contact. They're going to count it and the foul. Hamel just doing it defensively. Just poked that one away from Anderson. Now Anderson picks up his third. Hamel 29-25. This is the biggest Osborne lead. Now it's extended up to 5. 30-25. Just as I say, it was going to be a close one. Well, still could be, but Osborne extends it to their biggest lead. Timeout on the floor called by Frankfort. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back after this. You're listening to High School Basketball on Z96.3 The Lake.
Have you ever hurt your back or neck while playing sports, shoveling snow, working in your garden or on the farm, or any other way? Are you tired of that pain? If so, let Osborne Chiropractic get you back to feeling pain-free. They accept all insurances and is a network provider for both Medicare and Blue Cross and Blue Shield. By having 2 doctors, Osborne Chiropractic now has same-day appointments available. Call 346-2023. Let Doctors Taylor and Ritzky help you at Osborne Chiropractic Center, 121 West Main in Osborne, and open Mondays 1 to 8 and Tuesday through Fridays 9 to 5.
The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center is your local community bank that provides friendly and dependable service. The People's Bank encourages area residents to make an appointment to visit with loan officers Don Copes and Janelle Birch about all your financial needs. The bank is proud to be longtime supporters of the area sports teams. The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
30-25, Osborne an 8-1 run here. Run is exaggerating a little bit, but 8-1 start to the third quarter. 2:20 left to go, third quarter. Wildcats need a bucket if they're going to stay in this one. Down by 5, late third. Just a 1 point, no field goals here in quarter number 3. Anderson gets the ball left side, gets a pick up top. It almost loses it again. Almost threw it away, but teammate saves it. Now Anderson left side to Olsen, into the corner to Smith. Left wing or left elbow. Now back to Anderson. He'll drive in. Nothing there. Lob down low. Nice backdoor cut, but Dawson Lance got his hand on it. He'll steal it away. And the Bulldogs can extend this lead a little bit more with a good possession here. Down to 140. 2-3 zone being played by the Wildcats. They kind of overload one side. depending on where Hamel goes. He's got it up top. Now he'll work his way. Guttery on the block. Kicks it out to Lance. Bounce pass into Guttery. He'll work his way to the basket, and he'll score it. Left-hander has 8. Fighting from foul trouble, but has contributed 8 points, 32-25. That one player helping Jonathan Hamel out on the offensive end. 1 minute left to go. Quarter number 3. Olsen drives it right side, draws 2 teammates. Rosquist pass on the open shot. Here's Anderson, left wing. That one's short. Saved in by Rosquist. I don't think he needed to do that. I think it was going to be tipped out of bounds by Osborne, but Bulldogs with the basketball. See how aggressive they are with the 7-point lead. Do they go first good look or hold to the end? Guttery, high post to Goheen, short corner. Back to Hamel, back to Goheen. Touch pass to Guttery, and Guttery will go to the line. Good ball movement. Going to get Guttery to the free throw line. Missed 2 a second ago. But 32-25. Become big free throws in the big 30 seconds for Frankfort if they want to stay in it. Third foul against Luoso. Guttery's free throw, line drive, off the mark. Kind of depends on who Osborne gets to the free throw line. They got 3 or 4 good free throw shooters. They got 3 or 4 that struggle, but Guttery one of the ones that struggle a little bit. And the second one also off the mark, rebounded by Frankfort. Big possession here for them. 32-25, 28 seconds left in the quarter. Smith to Anderson. Anderson passes off to the right wing. This is Porter Colvin in for the first time. Smith at the top of the key. Dribbles to his left. Power move. Backs his way in. Doesn't get it to go. We have a foul and a rebound. That's going to go against Rosquist. That's his third. Team foul number 4. 11 seconds. And Osborne get a big one here at the end of the quarter. Olsen back in. Rosquist will exit. Goheen to inbound. Habel will run it from the point. He'll jog his way left to center. 7 seconds across the timeline. Wants a clear out. He'll go one-on-one. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Good defense, but a tough fall away. Goheen tries to tip it at the end, but it doesn't fall. 1 point for Frankfort in the third, and Osborne's been able to take advantage. They score 10, and they get the 32-25 fourth quarter lead. We'll be back with the fourth after this on Z96.3 The Lake.
Osborne Industries proudly supports the Osborne Bulldogs in postseason play. Osborne Industries is a 100% employee-owned company that develops and manufactures advanced livestock equipment and custom plastic products on a global scale. For more than 45 years, Osborne Industries has been providing jobs for North Central Kansas and supporting its local communities. To learn more about Osborne Industries and employee ownership, visit their website, osborne-ind.com, or call toll-free 1-800-255-0316. Go Bulldogs! It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264.
Ready to start the fourth. Osborne with a 32-25 lead. Going into quarter number 4. Can the Bulldogs close it out, move on to the semifinal round, where they'll play either Blue Valley or Washington County. Bulldogs get it first. Goheen, Hamel, Lance, Guttery, and Garman on the floor here for the Bulldogs. Man-to-man here for the Wildcats. They've switched. They might need to up the tempo just a little bit. Hamel double team, gets it to Guttery, gets a cutting Goheen, and there's our connection of the game. Guttery to Goheen, low post to high post. Goheen cut from that high post and gets the basket, his first 2. 34-25, biggest lead of the game. Almost a turnover out on the perimeter by the Wildcats. Man-to-man for the Bulldogs. They've played this throughout. Anderson brings three at the top. Gets some help. Now Colvin with it. Skip past to Smith. Smith will drive it in. High dribble. Nice little jump stop for Smith. 6 points for Smith, 34-27. First field goal of the second half here for the Wildcats. Garman with the basketball. Up top to Guttery. Finds Hamel. Left side three on the way. That one way off. And a rebound by the Wildcats. Pass up ahead to Colvin. He'll run it down. Back to Anderson. Anderson drives it in. Now gets cut off. Now he'll dribble. Nice pass to Colvin. Draws the two defenders. And Hamel got his hand on it and knocked it away. Smith was open for three, but Hamel got his hand on the pass and knocked it out of bounds. 6:40 left to go, 34-27. Each trip down the floor becomes more and more important. Colvin almost lost it. Now picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it to the high post. This is Luilso, lost his balance, but gets it out to his teammate Harden. Here's Colvin. Back to Luilso. Luilso hand off to Anderson. Anderson tries to drive in. There's the high dribble jump stop again. And whistle and foul. They're going to count the basket. And the foul. Wow. For the Wildcats, both Smith and Anderson like to use that jump stop with the high dribble, especially when that defender comes over to take, that second defender comes to take a swipe at it. 34-29. They did count the basket. And this is for Anderson to put the Wildcats within 4. Free throw is up and in. So it is a 4-point game, 34-30. That was team foul number 4. Garman, Guttery with 3 fouls apiece for Osborne, 3 fouls apiece for Anderson, Rosquist, and Luoso. Lob pass to Goheen. Defense was there, but nice catch by Goheen. And then tried to punch that out with Harden, but he'll get called for the foul. Goheen made a nice catch in traffic. Kind of like a tight end, but be a 2-shot foul for Goheen. Goheen, 33% on the season from the line. Doesn't show it there. He knocked it down. He's had himself a nice little run here in the fourth quarter. Schur and Garman, along with Guttery, Hamel on the floor, and Goheen at the free throw line. That was team foul number 6 for Frankfort. Too strong on the second one. And 1 of 2 for Goheen. 35-30. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Can Anderson get hot again for the Wildcats? They get it to Smith. Smith drops 2 defenders. Anderson not on the floor on this. There he is. Hiding out in the corner. They tried to sneak him out in the corner, but now they want Anderson on the block. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. That's going to go against Hamel. Hamel and Anderson fighting for position. Team foul number 5. So we're getting close to the point where both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way. For Osborne, that's a game of who they get to the line more than anything. 46-30, Rock Hills Lady Grizzlies with a big lead heading into the fourth. Anderson curls around a pick, head fake. He'll step back for 3. That one doesn't go. That would have been huge. Goheen the rebound, and he hands it off to Hamel. Hamel, go crossover, spins middle, high jump stop, and a reach-in foul call against Frankfort. Their faithful don't like that call. Hamel got himself in a little bit of trouble. A little reach-in. That's going to be 1-1. So you go from a probable turnover to Hamel at the free throw line where he shoots 80%. 2 timeouts left for Frankfort, plenty left for the Bulldogs. Hamel knocks down the first free throw. He'll get the bonus. That puts Hamel at 20. 36-30. Osborne out in front. Second one on its way. That's off the mark. Rebound by the Wildcats. 1 of 2 a couple of times here for the Bulldogs, and it stays 36-30. Smith over to the right side. Here's Olsen. Olsen, right elbow. Travels. Spins back. Nothing there. All on the right wing now. They're going to try to get Anderson on the block, but Guttery off his man, so there's no room there for Anderson to work. Out into the corner for Rosquist. Guttery kind of just playing center field off of Rosquist. So now they got to get him away from Anderson, so Anderson has room to work in the post. But good job by Hamel to stay in front as well and fight for good position. Olsen with the basketball. Dribbles in. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith spins middle. He has it knocked away by Hamel. Hamel's going to glide in for another layup attempt. It's good. And Hamel with 22. Timeout called by Osborne after the made basket. This will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay here. 38-30. That's been the difference. There's about 8 points, 4 layups off those steals. That one, Hamel saw that Smith was going to dribble in and then spin back away from his own defender. But Hamel, the help defender, came off his man, saw the spin move coming, and swiped it away. It's good that Hamel's been able to do that cleanly. You get too aggressive, you get the hand every once in a while, you get yourself in foul trouble, but Hamel swiped that away probably 5 times here tonight. And Hamel on his way to a big game. He's got 22. He'll be the main ball handler here late in the game, too, so he'll probably get some free throw attempts. 38-30, 4:23, let's go fourth quarter. Osborne has 3 timeouts, Frankfort with 2. Osborne in the 1-and-1 bonus. Frankfort will need to draw another foul and then a 1 on top of that. So 5 team fouls for Osborne. Just 6 points here in the second half for Frankfort. Osborne's been able to kind of turn their water off and not allow Frankfort to get going. They had one nice spurt in the second quarter with Anderson. They're going to need to get him going again. Ball down low here to Loiso first, and he's going to back his way in. They're going to get the basket and the foul. They call a blocking foul against Goheen. And Loiso to the line. He's got 10, has a chance to make it 11 and pull his team within 5. So now both teams in the bonus, although this is a shooting foul. Chance for a 3-point play. And that free throw short. 38-32. We're halfway through quarter number 4. Sure on the left wing. Finds Garmin up top. Sure with it now. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. Ball up top to Guttery. Guttery drives in, gets to the block, up and under, but nice job by the defense to stay down. The pass back out to Hamel. 25 seconds gone on this possession. Hamel drives baseline behind the back dribble. He'll feed Guttery down low. Guttery turns middle of the lane, took an extra step. Oh, they're going to call a foul first. I think the outside official was going to call a walk, but the baseline official called foul first. That's a tough call against the Wildcats. This will be a 1-and-1 for Guttery. Might work out as Guttery has struggled from the free throw line 0 for 4 here, so got to be ready for a rebound for both teams. Guttery's free throw off the mark and rebounded by the Wildcats. Not over yet. 38-32, 3:20 left to go here in the fourth. Anderson top of the key. Finds Olsen to the right wing. Into the corner with Rosquist. They'll give him that shot. He'll pass it away to Olsen. They played off him as well. Smith with the basketball. Finds Rosquist. They want Anderson on the block. Can't get it to him. Now he'll flare out to the corner. Pick and roll. Anderson in the lane. Tough one, but he almost got it to roll in. But Hamel's there to get the defensive rebound. Thought that was going to crawl in for a second, but it fell off. And Osborne with the basketball. High post to Guttery. Guttery to Hamel, almost a turnover, but Osborne keeps it. Bounce pass into Guttery. Guttery faces, works his way baseline, gets to the basket, left it short, but gets his own rebound. No, Goheen with an offensive rebound, put back on the foul, and Nathan Goheen might have put this one away for the Bulldogs. 40-32. Goheen's played well here in the fourth when they needed them. Couple of rebounds. More importantly, 5 points. So that's going to be fourth foul against Luoso, and that's actually 5. Had 4 on the board earlier, but Luoso exits now. He exits with 10. So the secondary option for Wildcats will exit this one. Goheen's free throw too strong. Anderson gets the rebound for Frankfort. 5 points for Goheen in the fourth, and Osborne needed them. Olsen can't get anywhere. Swing it over to the left side. Here's a three for Colvin. That one's short, and it's rebounded by Garment. Just the 7 points in the second half by the Wildcats. We're down to 2:08. Ball into Guttery. Guttery will spin middle and will score it. Guttery now in double digits with 10. The lead is double digits at 10 as well, and a quick timeout called by Frankfort. That'll lead them with 1. We'll be back after this.
The Schooler Company in Downs can handle your grain in a timely fashion and tailors risk management solutions for their customers by buying, selling, storing, and transporting grain and ingredients for use in feed, food, and renewable fuel markets worldwide. Call them today with any questions you may have at 785-620-1133. The Schooler Company in Downs, wishing all the area teams best of luck this season.
Tax day is coming. If you're looking for assistance, contact Goheen & Slavic CPAs LLC with 2 locations to serve you in Downs and Osborne. Cheryl and Amy are accepting new clients for payroll, bookkeeping, and your all-important tax preparation. Contact Goheen & Slavic certified public accountants today in Downs at 454-9977, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and in Osborne at 346-5427, Monday through Thursday from 8 to noon and 1 to 5 p.m. Goheen & Slavic CPAs, here to help you during tax season and beyond.
Back here from Osborne on Z96.3 The Lake. Osborne 42-32, starting to pull away. It's been a close game throughout, but the Bulldogs have held Wildcats to just 7 points here in the second half. They had one nice spurt in the second quarter with Wesley Anderson. He just hasn't been able to break free and get himself open and get the shot going again here in a second. It's been hard. Bulldogs have shut down. They've really clamped down on defense. They'll get Smith into the lane, and Smith will draw some contact. And it draws a Bronx cheer from the Frankfort faithful. This will be a 1-1. Well, I was going to say 2-shot in the act of shooting. This ref has been given the continuation all night, so it's been consistent. Free throw number 1, in and out for Smith. A couple 3-point plays that we just normally don't see. They usually don't allow a whole lot of continuation here at this level of high school basketball, but one official in particular has allowed it on the baseline throughout the night. Second free throw goes, 42-33. Called this one in the act of shooting. So 1 of 2 for the Wildcats. They pick up the pressure. They look for the trap on the sideline. Hamel get it across to Schur, back to Hamel, down to 140. And there's a reach-in foul called against Smith. Again, if you see the ball, maybe it's time to take a swipe at it. I don't know if you want to put Hamel on the free throw line. He is 2 of 3 tonight, 22 points, but Smith saw the ball and took a swipe at it. 1-1. Or actually, this is the 10th team foul, so a 2-shot foul. Probably a break there for Osborne as the first one rims in and out. 2 misses in the fourth for Hamel. Chance for number 23, and he'll get that one. So 43-33. Teams trade free throws. Anderson on the corner. Get past up top. Now here's Smith. He's in the lane, and that's Olsen. Now 2 shots coming for Olsen. Max Studer's into the ball game as a 3-point threat for the Wildcats. They have 6'4" and 6'8" on the bench. Haven't chose not to use them here tonight. First free throw off the mark for Olsen. Second one on the way is up at him. So 9-point game, 43-34, 124. Here's the full court trap, and it's going to get a loose ball at least, but saved back into Guttery for Osborne. They're going to need to hurry, and Hamel just does beat the 10-second call, and nobody stops the ball. He'll go all the way to the paint. Misses the lay-in, however. Goheen's there, and he'll put it in. Goheen with 7. Most valuable player of the fourth quarter here for Osborne. Here's a quick answer, and Goheen erases that one. That's going to be our H&R block of the game. Nathan Goheen coming up huge in the fourth quarter for the Bulldogs. And he's left wide open. Guttery finds him, and that will just about do it here. 47-34, 40 seconds left to go. Frankfort needs a lot in a hurry. We have a jump ball. Possession stays with the Wildcats. 47-34, 37 seconds left to go. The score says 13 right now, but don't be fooled by that. This has been a tight ball game. And now an errant pass, sure, all alone, gets the steal, and he'll get the lay-in. That's been the difference. Some defense to offense. That's about the 5th easy basket for the Bulldogs in a game where they needed them all. Anderson forces the issue, and he's going to get a chance for a 3-point play. Wesley Anderson fighting to the end here. He's got 12, now 14. 49-36, but it's going to be too little, too late. Alexander Hull into the basketball game for the first time. 6'4" senior. Wes Anderson's free throw attempt is in. 6 in the quarter for him. He's got 15. 49-37. Hamel middle of the floor, gets across. Anderson fouls him there. Hamel to the line one more time. Hamel 3 of 5 in the game, 2 of 4 in the quarter. 23 points, has a chance to get to 25 if he makes both of them here. And the first one rolls in. Braden Kibbe, Reese Schultz, and Nick Hartstock into the basketball game for Osborne. Sure and Hamel stay on the floor. And before we get the last free throw, Osborne's going to call a timeout. I think they just want to set up a defense. They're going to take a couple seconds off the clock, make sure everybody's in the right spot here late in the game.
Remus Plumbing, Heating, and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating, and Air in Downs.
The risk and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Ogmark LLC, we know and understand yield, price, financial risk, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let our team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review at 888-848-9979 or visit our website at agmarkllc.com.
Back here at the end of this one, 18 seconds left to play here in quarter number 4. Been a hard-fought game, but looks like the Osborne Bulldogs are going to take it. Max Studer out there. We see Porter Colin. These guys have played a little bit. Alexander Hull getting some time out there for the Wildcats. Hamel's free throw is up and in. So he does finish with 25, 51-37. And Anderson finds Colvin in the corner for 3. Too strong with that one. Rebound pulled down by Schultz. He goes to the floor for it. He's just going to fall on it. Might as well. He covered that one up like a fumble, and possession arrow in Osborne's favor. took time off the clock. Now we're down to 4.6. Osborne just needs to get this one in, and don't get Hamel. Doesn't look like any fouls here for the Wildcats. And 51-37 is our final score. Wildcats fought hard. The scoreboard says 14. It was a lot closer than that heading into the final part of the fourth quarter. So give the Wildcats some credit. They fought hard, but just came up a little bit short. Their season will end at 3-18. Win number 19 for the Bulldogs puts them in the sub-state semifinals. We'll talk a little bit more about this one. We'll hand out our awards, our postseason, our athlete of the game as well. Our post-game show will be brought to you by Becker Autos and Trailers and Camper Supercenter when we come back.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 6 months you save for your ultra high-definition flat screen. Just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you work for that third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Marty Walters sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Marty understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Marty Walters in Osborne for your home and auto insurance today. Have you scheduled your student athletes for their yearly eye exam? Be sure that they can perform to the best of their ability in competition as well as in the classroom. Good luck to all area athletes for a safe and exciting sports season. Call and schedule your appointment with Dr. Kim Cheney at Salmon Valley Vision. They are here for you to assist with your vision needs with offices in Osborne and Stockton.
If you're in the market for highly efficient grain drills, tillage, planting, or nutrient application equipment for your operation, look no further than Great Plains. Great Plains offers the most innovative equipment in the industry, from the groundbreaking TurboMax to grain drills, Yield Pro planters, and NutriPro nutrient application systems. Stop by your local dealership or visit Great Plains on the web at harveststartshere.com today to discover how this industry-leading equipment can benefit your operation. Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
If you're in need of home health supplies, why not consider Main Street Drug in Osborne? Main Street Drug carries various home health supplies, including Pride lift chairs, walkers, canes, daily aids, wheelchair items, handlebars, super high toilet seats, and more. From home health supplies to prescriptions to cards and gifts to shoes, and now offering popcorn, and count on Kayleen and the staff at Main Street Drug in Osborne to provide you with the best in customer service. Visit them today.
Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center, are proud supporters of the Osborne Bulldogs and wish them the best of luck in today's game. They know that hard work and dedication go into making a great team, and they say job well done. And they encourage you to support your schools, activities, and events. Good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs from your friends at Dietz and Hardman Attorneys, with offices in Osborne and Smith Center, to better serve the area.
It's Truck Month. Let the Big E, Eric Cole at Long MacArthur Ford in Salina, find the truck for you or order an F-150 with no money down. Call the Big E at 785-346-4264.
Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs is a proud supporter of the area sports teams. As a Lennox Industries dealer, Remus Plumbing is dedicated to providing the most innovative and highest quality HVAC products on the market. They offer plumbing, sewer repair, maintenance services, and much more for homeowners and business owners. That's Remus Plumbing, Heating and Air in Downs.
Farmers and stockmen find it easy doing business with their local Midway Co-op. Our people are the brighter, the better, the more experienced, and we're still your local full-service co-op with what you need when you need it at very competitive prices. Our services are full, complete, and far-reaching, even delivering bulk fuel and propane as well as emergency field service when requested. Partner up with us today.
Midway's your best way forward. Midway Co-op's your best way forward.
There's one near you.
Our Next Tech experts know what it takes to manage your business because we've done it ourselves and we're still doing it today. We're your IT department when you don't have in-house staff. We're your affordable cloud phone solution. We're your physical security for assets that matter most. And we're still so much more. It's time to talk business at next-tech.com today.
Back here on Z96.3 The Lake, Jason Profit here from Osborne. We're at the final here, 51-37. So Osborne does move on into the second round of the sub-state tournament. Clifton Clyde already there, obviously, as the number 1 seed. Randolph Blue Valley High School, Washington County, kind of just now, probably about end of quarter number 1, but so we probably won't know a whole lot about who Osborne will play to start in that one, which will be Friday. Looks like it'll be the second game at Washington County. So we'll see if we maybe can find a score at some point here before we exit the air and see who gets off to a good start there for Blue Valley, Blue Valley and Washington County. But we'll see. We'll see. It's been this one. It says 51-37, but it wasn't. It was a lot closer than that. It was actually 24-22 at halftime. This is a post-game show brought to you by Becker Autos and Trailers and Camper Supercenter on Highway 24 in Beloit. Visit them today for the latest in campers, trailers, and used vehicles. 24-22, Frankfort had the lead at halftime. They got a nice stretch from Wesley Anderson, scored 9 points in the second quarter, and after a 12-9 first quarter, Anderson scored 9. Lane Wilso had a nice stretch in the first half. He had 7 in the first half. Those two helped to get Frankfort the lead. Osborne, they played well. They didn't turn the ball over too many times, but they just didn't hit anything from outside the paint until late in the first half. And that was Jonathan Hamel, a couple of three-pointers, but the Frankfort offense had Osborne shooting some threes. Hamel hit the 2, but nobody else really hit anything from outside. Doak Guttery ran into a little bit of foul trouble in that first half, and so Frankfort was able to stick around and to actually take the 2-point lead into halftime. Looked like they were going to do a lot of things right. But kind of the difference in this one is, I think 4, maybe 5 times on the Osborne guard applying pressure on the Frankfort guards. And this is where Frankfort kind of showed their youth a little bit. Just one senior on the roster. Most of them, the starting lineups are freshmen and sophomores. So, the main players there for Frankfort kind of showed their youth. Osborne had a little bit of experience. Some of the guards started to swipe the ball away, pick the pocket of the Frankfort guards, and 4, 5 times maybe. Hamel had a couple, Schur had one, I think Garmin had one. Easy layups on the other end, just from the guards, just picking the pocket on the outside and getting layups on the other side. So there's 6, 8 easy points there for Osborne when they needed them, and they were able to kind of, when they needed to stick around, they got those to help them stick around, and then when they got hot, they had a couple of those in the middle as well, and finally they started to pull away. Just 1 point for Frankfort in the third quarter, and it was 32-25 for Osborne at the end of 3. Frankfort would get it down to 5 one more time, early to mid fourth quarter, but Nathan Goheen provided a spark for the Bulldogs. Jonathan Hamel needed somebody to help him close this one out, and Nathan Goheen was that guy. He scored 9 points in the fourth quarter, a couple of floor plays as well. He also got a blocked shot late in the game, and so Nathan Goheen provided a nice spark to help close this one for the Bulldogs, and that's what you need. This is a game that Hamel was there offensively. Guttery did some things when he was out on the floor, but he couldn't get his full allotment of minutes because of foul trouble. But other than those two, just not a lot of offense. But Goheen was able to provide a spark and help close this one out for the Bulldogs. So 51-37. The game was a lot closer than what the score indicates, but Osborne does what they need to do. You survive in advance, so to speak, and Osborne will do that and play the winner of Blue Valley High School versus Washington County on Friday in the second game. We know Clifton Clyde is in to the semis already with the first round bye. It'll either be Downs, or it'll either be Lakeside or Rock Hills that game, I believe, will be tipping off here shortly as the Rock Hills girls got a 76-57 win over the Lakeside Lady Knights. They're playing a doubleheader. Just so happened that Rock Hills and Lakeside both 5-4 matchups, both in favor of Lakeside. So they're playing a doubleheader in Downs tonight. So Rock Hills 76, Lakeside 57. That on the girls' side. Boys' game getting ready to tip off here shortly. You could catch that one on Katy Country 94 with Dusty Dynas. He'll also have some wrestling updates throughout his broadcast here tonight as well. We're going to take one more quick break. We'll come back and give our awards out for this one, our SNS Home Health and Drug Athlete of the Game, our H&R Block of the Game, and our Cunningham Connection of the Game, all coming up after this.
Gerard's in Osborne, Kansas is not just your run-of-the-mill hometown grocer. Gerard's is locally owned and operated and prides itself on providing you the best that you and your family deserve. Whether it be delicious beef, pork, or chicken from the meat department, wholesome dairy products, bountiful produce, the freshest and bakery treats, frozen favorites, grocery goods, health and beauty items, or many general merchandise products. Visit Gerard's at 116 South 1st Street, Osborne, Kansas, your hometown grocer. Open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
All the folks at Walters Auction Service in Portis, Kansas would like to wish good luck to the Osborne Bulldogs this season. They know the hard work and dedication that goes into making a team, and they say well done. Remember, if you're planning on having an auction in the near future, get in touch with Jim at Walters Auction Service in Portis and let them get the job done for you. Call Walters Auction Service at Portis, Kansas at 346-2071.
Have you ever hurt your back or neck while playing sports, shoveling snow, working in your garden or on the farm, or any other way? Are you tired of that pain? If so, let Osborne Chiropractic get you back to feeling pain-free. They accept all insurances and is a network provider for both Medicare and Blue Cross and Blue Shield. By having two doctors, Osborne Chiropractic now has same-day appointments available. Call 346-2023. Let Doctors Taylor and Ritzky help you at Osborne Chiropractic Center, 121 West Main in Osborne, and open Mondays 1 to 8 and Tuesday through Fridays 9 to 5.
The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center is your local community bank that provides friendly and dependable service. The People's Bank encourages area residents to make an appointment to visit with loan officers Don Copes and Janelle Birch about all your financial needs. The bank is proud to be longtime supporters of the area sports teams. The People's Bank of Osborne, Luray, and Smith Center, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Osborne Industries proudly supports the Osborne Bulldogs in postseason play. Osborne Industries is a 100% employee-owned company that develops and manufactures advanced livestock equipment and custom plastic products on a global scale. For more than 45 years, Osborne Industries has been providing jobs for North Central Kansas and supporting its local communities. To learn more about Osborne Industries and employee ownership, visit their website, osborne-ind.com, or call toll-free 1-800-255-0316. Go Bulldogs!
You're listening to high school basketball on Z96.3 The Lake. Frankfort ends their season at 3-18. Osborne will get at least one more game. Randolph Blue Valley, the winner of that one, and Washington County await them on next Friday, a week from tonight. That will be in Washington County. So this one was a good one for three and a half quarters, but Osborne finally pulled away 51-37. This is a Becker Autos Trailers Campus Super Center postgame show. Our H&R Block of the game goes to Nathan Gohey. Block of the game sponsored by H&R Block in Beloit for all your tax bookkeeping and payroll needs. Get the expertise you deserve. H&R Block in Beloit. Never settle for less. Nathan Gohey erased one in the fourth quarter as Frankfort was trying to make a comeback. I believe the score was 38-30 at that point, and Gohey blocked one away, and it led to a little bit of a run out, which eventually led to a foul to put Osborne on the free throw line to extend that lead a little bit more. So Nathan Goheen gets our H&R block of the game. Our connection of the game brought to you by Cunningham Telephone and Cable. Connect with us. That was Doak Guttery to Nathan Goheen. Guttery got the block on the low post. Nathan Goheen from the high post cut in behind it, and Guttery shoveled it to him, and Goheen was able to finish and get 2 points there in the fourth quarter when Osborne needed him. And Goheen provided a nice spark there. He's our H&R you got the block of the game, and it was one half of our connection of the game brought to you Cunningham Telephone Cable connects with us. Athlete of the game brought to you by S&S Drug and Home Health in Beloit. That will go to Jonathan Hamel. 25 points. They needed all of them, especially in that first half. Scored 14 in the first half, 5 more in the third to kind of open up a close game. And Jonathan Hamel offensively on a night where not everybody could contribute. Doak Guttery did score 10 points, but couldn't be out there his full minutes because of some foul trouble. Some other players struggling with the outside shot a little bit, but Hamel scored 25 here tonight to be our athlete of the game. 51-37, the final score here from Osborne. The Bulldogs move on with their 19th win on the season. They'll play either Randolph Blue Valley or Washington County. Randolph Blue Valley, the 3 seed, Washington County, the number 6 seed. Clifton Clyde already into the semifinals. They await the winner of Lakeside and Rock Hills. That you can turn over to KNDY Country 94. That one about ready to tip off there. So that'll do it here from Osborne. 51-37. Osborne Bulldogs get the win.
Thanks for tuning in to high school basketball coverage on Z96.3. And remember to tune in on Tuesday and Friday nights for all the play-by-play action. Tune in on Wednesday and Thursday nights for our locker room chats at 5:10 p.m. And for all the upcoming broadcasts and for streaming online play-by-play, visit KDCountry94.com.